welcome to another episode of Space Hulk. We're on to the third mission now in the campaign. James is leading the Blood Angels Terminator Space Marines, and they'll be pushing their way through these corridors here of the Space Hulk, and the Genestealers will be desperately trying to stop them. But it's mission 3 here, called Rescue. Right, 2 squads of Terminators. In this scenario, Squad A, they're carrying the cat. That's part of the scenario here. We'll go through details about that later on. Squad A is led by Sergeant Lorenzo, Stormbolter Power Sword for him. Then Brother Zale, Power Fist and Heavy Flamer. Then other members of the squad, Brother Noctis, Brother Goriel, and then Brother Scipio makes the 5-man team. Right, then Squad B is led by Sergeant Gideon, who now already has a reputation in this campaign. Then Brother Leon with the Assault Cannon and Power Fist. Then Brother Valencio, here he's armed with a Chain Fist. Then Brother Dino, and then Brother Omnio. That makes up Squad B for the Space Marine Terminators. Right, so the scenario is rescue. Sergeant Lorenzo is carrying the cat here. It's an object that has to be taken to the assault boat, and that lies off the end of the table or the board here. So Squad A starts here. They've got to move their way through the corridors. Genestealers can come on here, down in this corner, and then also they can come on here as well. And they need to try and stop the cat from exiting the board, and they can come off here. There is Squad B, led by Sergeant Gideon. They've been sent in to try and link up and provide support as the Space Marines Terminators try and get that cat off the table. So just some rules for the cat. It's carried by one of the Space Marine Assault Terminators there. And then it can be dropped. If it's dropped, it will move randomly. There's half a chance the Genestealer player can move it, half a chance the Space Marines can control it. It can be passed along, takes 1 action point to pass it from one model to the next in an adjacent square. There's a few other rules, but that's pretty much it for the cat there. But straightforward mission here, and that's to rescue the cat. It's got to be escorted off the table. Difficult one. James can't really play too defensively here. He's got to push his way through the corridors, and then Genestealers coming in from every angle. So James saying this scenario is a lot harder than the first 2. So with a reputation to uphold, we'll see what happens as we begin this scenario here. Right, so turn 1 here. James is going to go first with the Terminators, Squad A, led by Lorenzo, up in the top corner there. So you sort of got to set up corridors of firepower with Overwatch, and then move with the cat as well. Interesting to see what he decides to do. That squad has to keep moving. I think it's pretty safe to say they've got to keep going. So Lorenzo first here. 4, and then I think he's going to start burning up some points here. Yeah. Used up an extra 2, extra 3, and stopping just there. Yeah, then just going into Overwatch, using up another 2 points. So Lorenzo's surged ahead here. Does have the cat with him as well. Alright, he's actually swapped to the guard mode there instead of Overwatch. Still costs 2 points to do that. Now he's going to move the rest of the squad up behind. Got a thing, he's burnt up all of his points there, so just 4 squares that they can move. So they can move up. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And the rest will move up as well. It's brother Zale, I think it is, with the heavy flamer. Yeah. Okay, and then the others moving up. Okay, so they're on the move. Right, so bottom left-hand corner, here's Squad B, led by Sergeant Gideon. Brother Valencio is at the front. He's going to move forwards, armed with the chain fist. It's handy for going through doors. Forward, surging ahead. Okay. Got to bear in mind, Genestealers can come on this left-hand side. Their left-hand flank, they do have to be wary of. Sergeant Gideon next. He's going to. There's decisions to make with that left-hand corridor. 1, and no, he's going straight on. Okay, trying to keep the mission in mind here. Okay, moving up with the next Marine here, and then the assault cannon coming up behind. And then the last one, Brother Omnio, turning and opening the door. Okay, good move. So that's movement done here for the first turn. For the Terminators, we'll go on to the Genestealer turn next. Right, so Genestealer movement here, we get 2 blips. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the first one, just coming down this lower corridor here, just moving up alongside Squad A. And then a second blip I'm going to put on at the top here. 1. Yeah, so I'm going to open the door. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. This blip's moving through the corridor quite rapidly, opening the doors as it goes. Right, second turn for the Terminators now. 2, 3, 4. He's making good progress here. No Genestealer interruption yet. Moving diagonally. Okay. Just going to keep the cat with Sergeant Lorenzo. That's the main target for the Genestealers at the moment. So James is going to move the Marines behind. Here. 5, paying a point there to do an extra square. Another point to turn. And then 2 more points to go into Overwatch, just covering Lorenzo's back. It's a good move. Brother Zale. Skip you out the back. Open the door. Okay, beginning to spread out, trying to find their angles now. Right down here now, Team B. Moving up. Chain fist here. Destroying the door. It's good to have him at the front, clearing a path. Moving to there. I don't think James has many action points left, so I may be using up 1 more. Okay, that's his number 6, yeah, so that's no more action points available. It's all very quiet here, just a couple of blips on the table at the moment. Well, it looks set to link up here pretty quick. Lorenzo's just there, so maybe next turn they will be able to meet up with each other, and they'll be strong if they combine together. So Genestealers need to be quick here. Then James has the rest of the movement down here. Brother Gideon, or Sergeant Gideon, moving up, backing up, And Overwatch, very good, covering the angles here. And then the other two Marines are free to go past. I think he's going to bypass here. Yeah. I think that's Brother Omnio here to go on Overwatch just to cover that Genestealer entrance. So this is good stuff here. Good tactica from James once again. That's the turn finished. We're going to go on to the Genestealers next. Right, Genestealer turn here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just sit there with that blip. Right, then this blip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just run along parallel with the Terminators. Right, 2 more blips arriving. We're going to try and rush here against the Terminator there. I think it's Brother Omnio. Now he's on Overwatch, but we know that James's action points, his spare ones, are used up, so looking for a jam. So we'll reveal the first blip here. So 1, 2. 2. So James gets to fire here. Gets his hit, very good, almost a jam. So 1, 2, 3. No. 4. No. 5. Does get his hit. Come on, gotta get this jam. Yeah, going to shift tactics here. We're going to go up the top here instead of this blip here. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go just behind the door, just trying to flood the gap between the two assault, or there's 2 Terminator teams here. Right, Terminators here, and Brother Skippy out the back. Important job actually for either team. The one at the back that has to hold position. He's moved forwards and then gone into Overwatch, just in the entrance there. Right, Sergeant Lorenzo then, probably the most important figure on the table at the moment. Right, he's turning and then opening the door, so he's used up 2 points. Going through the door, 3 points, and then James expending an action point, a spare action point there up from the table, and he's deciding whether to go into Overwatch. Those blips there are annoying him at the moment. He's not free to move as he wants. He's going into guard mode. Okay, interesting. Right, next is Brother Noctis, turning all the way around and then going to, and then paying points, going to Overwatch. Okay, just covering Lorenzo's back. It's an important one. There is the Genestealer blip just here. Brother Zale with the heavy flamer. 2. He's having to think here. 3. Okay. And then behind them is Brother Goriel. He's picked up a Genestealer head from somewhere. And he's moving at 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's decisions here. Pressure's being applied by the Genestealers. Not with attacks at the moment, but just by manoeuvring. And there's a number of blips on the board at the moment that are quite hard to reach. They've worked themselves into difficult points on the board. So this area here is a difficult zone for the Terminators at the moment. It's gone back and gone into Overwatch as well. So they're picking up these blips. Terminators preparing to repel the attackers if they make a move. Right, down here to Team B. They've got their own decisions to make as well. They're so close to each other, these two teams. But there is a blip in between them now. Just to give you a view here. Just to give you some idea of what's going on. Here for the Genestealers. And then I'll point out the one behind the door. There. Just to give you an insight there. It's a view that James doesn't get to see at the moment, but you get an idea of the strengths of the Genestealers at this current point in the game. Right, so Valencio moving here. He has the chain fist, but he's shifting left and turning, I'm going into Overwatch. Okay. It's difficult. Yeah. Sergeant Gideon is next in line. Alright, Sergeant Gideon. 1, 2, guard mode. Alright. Genestealers are liking this here. We're keeping them separated. Right, Brother Dino next. Here. You could provide some Overwatch support, but some pretty strong reactions here with Overwatch. Extreme caution. It means that they're not making up the ground. But yeah, Overwatch again. So setting up a deadly crossfire here. Don't think the Genestealers will want to go into that room. Alright, Brother Leon. Next, going to guard mode for him. And the last one, Brother Omnio, I'm guessing straight into Overwatch. Just doing his job. Yeah, very good indeed. Okay. Right, so that's that turn finished. We're going to Genestealers now. Right, so Genestealers here. We're playing by the new rules of Space Hulk. Means you can't, just one amendment really, and that is that you can't shoot doors. They have to be opened or destroyed in combat. So we're going to go here with this blip, and then we're going to sit just behind the door. I think we're going to do the same with this blip as well. Right, then I think we're going to make a move here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll go to here to reveal. That's 5. Alright, then reveal. That was a 3. So there could be trouble here for Sergeant Lorenzo. One Genestealer bursting up out of the floor and then licking the side of his Stormbolter, and then 2 more behind. We've got a spare point here to attack. Alright, so moving down here, revealed, and then you get a free turn for Genestealer, so we're all facing the right direction. We've got 1 point left, so we will attack Sergeant Lorenzo. So we'll roll up here, 3 attacks. 555, so there's no point in forcing us to do a reroll here with James's sword. James gets 1 dice, he gets +1 for being a sergeant. Oh, he has, he's killed it. That was close. That was a good chance there, but still there's problems now. Lorenzo's facing 2 Genestealers on his own. Alright, so blips 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll stay a blip because we're behind the heavy flamer there. Then we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down here, just flooding the table. That's the values here, and the value here as well. Okay, so that's Genestealer turn done. Just checking, yeah, everything's moved. Plenty of blips on the table here. It's interesting. We'll see how the Terminators react. Plenty of problems now springing up for them in the Space Hulk. So Terminator's here. Sergeant Lorenzo is going to shoot, and he misses. Don't want to jam here. So action points are crucial here. James has used 1, he's got 4 left, and then plus the extras he can use if he wants to. Oh, gets his hit there on a 5 and a 6, so 1 Genestealer gone. This is good, so could see a hero here. Sergeant Lorenzo. Just panning down so you can see the dice scores. He's got 2 points left, plus extras if he needs them. 1 Genestealer just ahead, has to go. Can be no doubt about that. Oh, he's got a guard mode count. Oh, he's gone into guard mode instead. Oh, very interesting. Okay. It's worked for him last time. Oh, very interesting stuff here. Okay. Right, next to the back of Team A, Scipio here with his Overwatch duty at the back. Straight into Overwatch for him. Alright, Brother Zayo next. This is the Heavy Flamer. 2 points to turn around. That forces us to reveal the blip. There is 2, which we will go here and here with. And he's going to fire the 2 points yet with the Heavy Flamer. So 2+ to kill the one in the front. Any 1s here could be trouble. A 2, and he's got him, and then the one at the back as well on a 2+. Yep, okay, so you can remove him and then just put that just there. Okay. Terminator's having to react here. Yeah, it's forcing them to react using up ammunition and having to go in guard mode. So their plan's being hampered at the minimum at the moment here. So Genestealer's not doing too bad at this stage. Okay, Brother Goriel next. Oh, Overwatch for him. Okay. Right, Brother Noctis is next. Overwatch for him, yes, because just behind the door here there is a blip. So you can see it's frustrating for James, slowed right down here with Genestealer blips at every angle. So the advance has been slowed significantly, and that gives time for the Genestealers to bring up reinforcements. So things aren't running smoothly, that's for sure, for the Terminators at the moment. Okay, next is Brother Valencio, the Chain Fist. 1, 2. He's destroying the door. Let's take the door away. That forces us to reveal the blip, which is just a 1. There. Gets a... We're wondering if he gets a free shot. We'll just check. Yeah, just checking the rules here. It doesn't get a free shot, so... 1, 2... Yeah, so just 1 out of 4 points left to kill 1 Genestealer. There's decisions here. He's backing up, paying 2 points to back up. Oh, interesting stuff. And then going to use up 2 more points, I think, to go into Overwatch. So the gap being kept here, you can see the distance between the 2 teams is being maintained by that Genestealer threat. Right, next is the Thunderhammer Sergeant Brother, or Sergeant Gideon. 1, 2. Guard mode. Okay, very good. Okay, that's actually a good move. That is a good move. Okay, Brother Dino next. 1. Overwatch, okay. So that's 3 points used up. Brother Leon is behind with the assault cannon. 1, 2. They're clustering up here, being held in this room. Then turn, yeah, okay, so that's 4 points used up. Okay, not enough points to go into Overwatch for him. Not really, he's going to need it. Yeah, then Brother Omnio down here, quite isolated now on his own, but an important job to do. James has run out of Overwatch markers almost. There he goes, just Overwatch onto him. That marks the end of the turn then for the Terminators. Alright, so Genestealer turn here. It has to be done. 1, 2, and then we'll use our 3rd point to attack. Right, so Genestealer attacks. James is going to force us to re-roll the 6. get a 5 though. Lorenzo gets a 3 plus 1. James will re-roll for guard. 6. Oh, it's on camera. Not on camera, but he has rolled a 6. So that Genestealer's gone, but that was close. Sergeant Lorenzo almost met his end. We're still going to go after him here. 1, 2. Then we will reveal. 3, 4. Here comes the attack number 5. There's no point in getting a reroll there. Because it's a 6. Lorenzo could be dead. So off camera he gets a 5. That is a draw. James will keep that. We'll use our 6th point then. Just roll here so it can be seen. No point in re-rolling. Being forced to re-roll the 2 5s. James gets a 1. He re-roll. This could be it. Lorenzo could be brought down. 2. No, he is dead. Lorenzo's dead. And the cat has now been let out of the bag. Right, so Lorenzo's gone. I think I'm quite happy to stay here. And then 1, 2, and then some free turns there for those. So mission accomplished for them. We'll stay here with this one. I think we're quite happy with that. Here we'll back off, like so. Alright, then 2 more blips. We'll use this one here to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll sit just there. I think the flames block line of sight. We'll just stay as we are. And then the other blip will bring on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Just continuing to flood that zone with blips. Right, so that's the end of the turn for the Genestealers. Not too bad, can't complain. Lorenzo has been brought down. And the Genestealers will begin eating him. And the cat is loose now. So over to the Space Marine turn now. The Terminators need to pull themselves together here. The cat needs to be rescued. Otherwise it will start moving off potentially in a direction that may not be desirable for the Terminators. Yeah, on a 1, 2 or 3 the Genestealer, I'll be allowed to move the cat around, or on a 4+, James will have control of it, so that could cause trouble. So he does need to try and regain control of it as soon as possible. We'll see what the Terminators can do. So we don't roll that yet. It's the Terminator turn next. They got a chance to try and rescue or to seize control of the cat again. But to do it, they've got to move out and take on those Genestealers. Just here. Look, they're so close. Yeah, just saying, if James doesn't go after the cat and there's a half a chance that it falls into Genestealer control, then we can start to drag it off into the depths of the Space Hulk. That'll make the mission much more harder. So you may have to take a risk, but there's pressure here, there's blips at either end, and a strong Genestealer presence here. So tough decisions to be made for the Terminators now. Alright, so down here first, James decided to go down here first of all. Gideon is at the lead. 2. Guard mode, right, cautious and steady advance here. Right, next on Brother Leon. Assault cannon. 1, 2. Okay. And then Overwatch for him. Yeah, it's a bit of a traffic jam here. This one breadth corridor, it's the only way through, and there's a stack of Terminators trying to get through. Gideon at the front being slowed down, a cautious advance from him, and it's forcing the other Terminators to move slowly here. Right, so Brother Valencio now with the chain fist turning and going into Overwatch. Right, so just Brother Dino left. It's going 1 and turning, and Overwatch for him as well. Right, Brother Omnio just doing his job, straight into Overwatch for him. So situation here, Brother Zale with the heavy flamer. You can see the Genestealer there, just 1 Genestealer strong. That blip has now been revealed. Okay, yeah, James is just going to move. Okay, Overwatch there. Brother Scipio. So these kind of situations where Space Hulk gets really interesting, especially in this scenario. The configuration for the corridors in this one's a real nightmare, especially this sort of zone here. Nice, it's a strong position here for the Genestealers. Difficult now James trying to cautiously attack at both ends, but he's being slowed down just with the Genestealers flooding onto the corridors here. So this is making the game very, very interesting indeed. Right, so Brother Noctis here has got a chance to make a hero of himself, or not, so James is going to move him. He's taking his time, he's stepping to his left and turning, and then going on. Oh well, I don't know if he's going to go on to Overwatch. Yeah, we think that James can't see. The Genestealer's one step back there from the entrance, so he's thinking it. Very, very important move for this one. Difficult. Okay, he's changing his mind here. No, he's going that way, so he's only used 1 point so far. 3 points used now to go into Overwatch, just trying to cover this entrance here. Remember, there is a blip just behind the door. Now he's got decisions to make though, with the flame up, Brother Zale. Which way does he face? Looks like the cat's not going to be rescued this turn. Alright, so Brother Zale next. He's going to fire dead ahead. Oh no! This is very difficult. He does get the fort, so you can take that Genestealer away. At least that corridor's covered. And they're moving forwards too. Clever stuff here from James. I think I know what he's doing. That's not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Yeah, because I was thinking if he stayed there, he'd be stuck. But by moving ahead too, then now Brother Goriel potentially could come in and help Brother Noctis. Alright, Brother Goriel then, this is the last Terminator to move. 2, turn, point used, and then Overwatch, turn finished. Difficult stuff, right? We'll, let James roll a dice here to see who gains control of the cat. Yeah, so let James roll up. 1, 2 or 3. Genestealers will take control. Nope. It goes to the Terminators on a 6. James just rolling off camera there so he can move the cat now. Alright, so James has control of the cat for this turn at least. 1, 2, 3. What a move. He could have moved it to control of one of the Terminators there, but instead moved it off towards Team B, which are close by. That's a risky, risky move. God, that is risky. Alright, so on to Genestealer turn next. Alright, so a bit out of sync here with the cat as far as the right phase is concerned. It should have been done, moved there at the end of my Genestealer turn, but we'll keep it as it is. James has won the control and has moved it there, that's fine. So what we'll do is we're going to do Genestealer turn next, and then we're going to move the cat, or roll up to see who moves the cat again, just to get everything in the right order here. Alright, so Genestealer turn. I'm going to go after Brother Noctis here. 1, 2, 3. James gets Overwatch there with Brother Goriel in the distance. Alright, so let James roll up. We need 6s here, otherwise Noctis could be in trouble. A 1 and a 2. So we're in. Right, so 4th point we'll use to attack. And James gets his roll to defend. He doesn't. Noctis is down. That's not so good. Not so good. Things looking awkward here for the Terminators at the moment. Then we're going to be sneaky here. 5, and we'll turn like so. Then this Genestealer will go to here, and then just sit there. Then this Genestealer will go here and turn, and then he will stay where he is. Then this blip will go 2 to there. We'll do 3 for him, just behind. Right, then blips coming on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then more blips coming on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as well. That one there for the Genestealers. They're still flooding on from that point there, and the cat is lost in amongst them at the moment. Right, so that's Genestealer turn finished, and then now just to get the sync of the play right, we'll now roll for the cat here on a 1, 2 or 3 or gain control. No. So James is allowed to move it again. 3 squares. 3. Okay, just to where that blip is. Just there. Okay, just moving it towards the objective. That's quite a crucial move, actually. If he can link up, despite how well we're doing over here, if he can get the cat to link up with this team, that is very, very significant indeed. It looks like it could well pin on the heroics of Sergeant Gideon. What a crucial point here in the game. We'll see what Sergeant Gideon does. He's going to have to smash his way through some Genestealers in order to rescue the cat. Alright, so Terminator turn here. Brother Omnio is on the move. And Overwatch, alright, so making a move here with him. Alright, so Sergeant Gideon, here we go. He's not as good on the move here. Can't go into guard mode. So Genestealers get 3 dice, less 1 because of James's Storm Shield. And then James gets +2 on the dice. He doesn't get a reroll. It's absolutely crucial that he rolls well. 1s and 2s and he's in trouble. So the first point, it has to be done though. He's got no option. He rolls a 3. This is beatable. A 6. Gideon's dead. Oh dear. Gideon is dead. Pressurised into advancing. Genestealer has snuck underneath the Storm Shield. Look, just put the model back. You can see what's happened here. Yeah, he burst up underneath the Storm Shield and has ripped Gideon's innards out from underneath. Not a nice way to go. Chaos here, as the Terminator plan seems to be, it's not going well at the moment. But still, the cat is here, and there's still 3 of the Terminators just there. So it's still, the game's not lost, but it's certainly getting harder as things go along. So both sergeants down now. That is significant. 3 Terminators gone, 2 sergeants and a regular marine. Okay, so he's going to move his brother Valencio next at the back with the chain fist, going 2, going into Overwatch. I don't want to lose control of the exit corridors that are down here. Don't want to lose control of these, otherwise that'll make the evacuation even harder. Right, so next is Brother Dino. He's going to go backwards, 2 points. He does get a free shot. It's 2 shots, 2 dice, needing 6s to kill that Genestealer. It's got a jam instead. Oh no, it doesn't get a jam. No, it's movement phase here, so it's not a jam. It's only on Overwatch that it jams. But failed to hit there. Alright, last 2 points being used up, going on to Overwatch. Okay, so that's him done. Next is Brother Leon with the assault cannon. Hasn't fired a shot yet. Now it can. Alright, so 1 point used up to stand in the gap. Right, so you're going to let rip here, Brother Leon. Could be a hero, actually. 5 and 6s, 2 1s and a 2. So that's 1 round used up. It's going to shoot again. 5 5s and 6s, yep, fine. So revenge here, Genestealer's gone. And then using up the last points there to go into Overwatch. Yeah, that movement there, moving in, it does get the free action to shoot, and it does apply to the assault cannon as well. So James didn't need to use an extra point to go into Overwatch there with the assault cannon. So clearing the path, but still the cat is not quite safe at the moment. But if James wins that roll, he could move it into control here. 1, 2, yeah, it could. So he is so close to winning the mission here. Despite the casualties, he could still do it actually quite comfortably. But I reckon it all depends on the dice roll coming up. We'll see what Squad A can do. 2 of their number are gone, and they've got decisions to make. Right, Brother Goriel now. It's going 2 and Overwatch. Okay, brave moving from him. Yes, he does get his free shot. He's going to go for the Genestealer just there. 6, good shooting from Goriel. Genestealer gone. Very good indeed. Right, Brother Zale next with a heavy flamer. I reckon he's going to go backwards. Yeah, backing up 2 and firing. Okay, another round of ammunition used. I used up half his ammo, but blocking off that corridor, virtually blocking off that corridor for the Genestealers. Right, Scipio moving back 2, and that's it from him. So we reckon that's the end of the turn there for the Terminators. We're going to go on to the Genestealer turn next. Right, it's Genestealer turn. Got a blip here. We're going to go to there, 1 point, and reveal. It's 2. James gets to Overwatch first.
3 dice.
3 dice. Okay, so 5s for hits. Using up another round of ammunition. This is crucial. He gets his hits here. Does get his 5. So well done. 2. This is it. Do or die. Does get his hit. Unbelievable. Good shooting there from Brother Leon. Right, we're still going to test him here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reveal this one. It is 3 Genestealers. Yeah, so sort of halfway through our blips at the moment. So that's 4. So we will attack with fire on number 5 here. Alright, so James gets his Overwatch, 5s and 6s. Yes, he does. 2 5s and a 6. Excellent dice rolling from him. Alright, so then we'll go 5. Overwatch again, and has fouled this time 2 1s and a 3. His ammo's running down. So right, this is the 6th point we can use to make our attack. A 6 this time. Could be trouble ahead. James rolls a 5. Brother, oh no. Oh dear. Brother Leon has been brought down as well. This is not so good. Yeah, not so good here. We'll stay still with the remaining point there on that Genestealer. But the cat is not as secure as it was. Or not as close to being rescued now. And a dent has been made in this team as well. Crucially, the assault cannon. Brother Leon is dead as well. Right, so Brother Goriel next. We'll have a go at him. So we'll go 1. Let him shoot. Oh, he gets his 6. James's dice roll is still good. Another Genestealer gone. We'll move this blip. 1, 2, 3. 3. 4. We'll sit there with that blip. Alright, so a blip here will come on and just sit there in that corner, so we've got a presence at least near the evacuation zone. And then the other, I think we'll carry on with our successful zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there with another blip coming on. Just move that door over so you can see where that blip is. So that's the end of the Genestealer turn. We'll roll up here to find out the control of the cat. It has fallen into Genestealer hands, so we'll move it here. I think we'll head it off 1, 2, 3 in this direction, so it's turned around and is headed off that way. So tough mission. The mission's got tough now. The cat is here and quite a distance from any of the Terminators. Sergeants are gone, assault cannon is gone, and the heavy flame is there, but half the ammunition has been used up. Genestealers are over halfway, just over halfway through their blip, still plenty to come. Going to go on to the Space Marine turn next. Alright, so James moving here. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's opening the door. Alright, so that's Brother Goriel moving there and opening the door. He doesn't get a free shot, and we'll reveal that blip. It is just 1. So he's going to use a command point there and fire. He's got a double free. Yes, no jam there, only an Overwatch, but he's failed to kill the Genestealer there. He's got to deal with it. There could be trouble. This is not looking too healthy here. He needs to clear that Genestealer. And then he does have the blip here to worry about as well. Goriel's on his own. Alright, so he's moving forwards here. It's going to get his free shot. 5s and 6s as well. Good chance here. Gets his 5. Very good there from Goriel. So, heroic stuff from him actually. Well done. Alright, so paying 2 points there to turn around there from him. And then another 2 points to go into Overwatch. Right, okay. So advancing forwards, opening the door, killing the Genestealer, and then turning around and going into Overwatch. Done a lot this turn. Then Brother Zale with the Flamer is next. Just going back to and firing again to block that corridor. Okay. Yeah, Brother Scipio next. Turning this time. 2, 3. Okay, moving up. Options are limited here, but that's the movement done for Team A. Right, Brother Dino now for Team B. Moving back 2 points. Overwatch as well. I do believe you get a free shot there for moving backwards. So 2 dice needing 6s. No, okay. But Overwatch is good. Distance and Overwatch is very helpful in Space Hulk. But used up a lot of command points there, so any jams could be trouble. Okay, Brother Valencio next. Turning around and going into Overwatch for him. Doesn't get a shot. Doesn't have an angle to the Genestealer. Just further up the corridor here. And then the last one, Brother Omnio, straight into Overwatch for him. So that's the end of the Space Marine turn. We're going to Genestealers next. Right, so Genestealer move. We're going to back off with this one. Going to back off with this one. Then we're going to use this blip to move here and then close the door. So no more driving through there from the cat. Cat's not allowed to open doors, so that's blocked off him driving along the corridor. Sneaky stuff there from the Genestealers. Alright, we're going to take the risk here with this blip. I think it's worth doing it. 1. Then we're going to reveal. It is free. 1, 2, 3 Genestealers. There could be trouble. It's down to Brother Goriel now. He gets a shot straight away. And it is a 6 as a hit. So the first hit coming through. Then we'll go 2. He'll fire again. New target. 1 and a 5's not enough. Then we go 3 and turn. It's his last chance. Oh, he gets a 6 again. Okay. Sneaky move we could have done there. We could have stayed there and blocked him and then scuttled round with the other. But we didn't. We must be sensible here. Think. We'll stay where we are with this one. We'll stay where we are with that Genestealer. Alright, so coming on here with a blip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So blip on just there. And then we'll bring on a fresh blip here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just to continue to pour in through that gap. Yeah, as Genestealer moved down, just remaining stationary with this blip here. Quite happy to sit where we are. So I'll roll again now to see who takes control of the cat, and it has fallen into Genestealer hands again. So we will go just to there with the cat for now. Alright, so starting off here for the Terminator's brother Omnio, guarding the exit, straight into Overwatch for him. Okay, next, brother Dino here. It's going to, and then Overwatch. Okay, interesting. Then brother Valencio next to, and turning to go there. Okay, so that's that. Team B finished, just the Overwatch there. I'm going to try and use to block the Genestealers from charging through. Alright, next, brother Goriel. 2. Turning, gets a free shot. Not enough, 5 and a 3. He has 1 point left, plus any command points James might want to use. He's using a command point just to pay to go into Overwatch. Alright, so now looking down the corridor. Brother Zale. Turning this time. And going into guard mode with him. Okay, the last one's brother Scipio at the back. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to. James may have got a bad command point. Doesn't get to. Yeah, just losing the sergeant means he doesn't get to choose another marker for the command. He's stuck with the one that he draws, even if it's bad. With no sergeants on the table here at the moment, so a bit of a disadvantage. He may have a low score, and that's why he's sort of restricted with the extra command points he can use. But that marks the end of the turn there. So Genestealer's next. Right, so Genestealer move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with this blip scuttling up the corridor. Alright, so it's got to be done. 1. No, not enough. 2. This is last chance. 2 dice, needs 5s and 6s. Double 4 is a jam. Double 4 is a jam. Alright, so just checking here, James has the command points to clear the jam. Okay, yeah, so he goes back to Overwatch, and then he does have 1 command point left to try and save himself. So, another chance here at 5s and 6s. This is tight stuff here. 4 and a 3 is not enough. So, we will attack now on our 3rd point. 5. A 1.
Always lose Terminator.
Coriel is gone. Okay, that's 3. And then, would you believe it, ladies and gentlemen, 4, 5, and then we will attack Brother Zale. Oh, 1, 2. James gets a 1. He's on guard mode though. Oh no. A 6. Well done. Guard mode saved his life. I'm sure we all question why he went into guard mode, but it has saved Brother Zale there. But another Terminator drops. The mission just gets harder and harder. Right, it's taking advantage of this here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just being careful. This flamer will hold just there with that blip. In fact, we'll do something clever. We'll use a point to shut the door. Oh dear, so even if James does gain control of the cat here, it's difficult with the doors closed to move freely. Right, 2 blips to bring on here. There's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So flooding into that area again. And then down here, we'll just go 1 to there and sit there. But that marks the end of the turn for the Genestealers. It's been a good turn from them. And we'll roll again now to see who gains control of the cat. It is a 3. So we will keep the cat where he is. Right, so starting at this end, Brother Zale, narrowly missing death here, is going to move next. He's got 2 rounds of ammunition. Oh, Scipio coming up behind first of all. And turning, it's annoying that Genestealer entrance there, and going on to Overwatch with him, covering Brother Zale's back. So I can't go into Overwatch though, so does James use up another round of ammunition? We could go into guard mode again. It's isolated squad now. Oh, it doesn't. It's difficult. It's advancing and going into guard mode. What else can you do? Trying to reach the cat here. Right, coming around here to squad B and advance. He has to do it. He's got to get to the cat too. Can shoot there actually. Yes, just reaching that point. So 2 shots, needing 6s. Not quite. Still got 2 points remaining. Turning. Yes, free shot for there. Just gets his free shot for turning 90. Double free is a miss. He's going to need command points now to shoot them down. Yep. 5s and 6s, gets his 6. Well done. Genestealer gone. Does he use any more command points? He may need to go into Overwatch as well. Using up 1 point to shoot. So 1 and a 3 is a miss. He's using another command point here. Oh dear. No, almost. I thought it was a 5. Okay. Command point is being burnt up here. He's forced to go into Overwatch with 1 space in between him and that Genestealer there. Difficult stuff here for the Terminators. That's Brother Valencio. Yep, Brother Dino here, moving. Overwatch for him. And then Brother Omnio, Overwatch for him. The turn is finished. Could be an opportunity here for the Genestealers to cause more trouble. Alright, Genestealer turn. In we go. So 1 point moved. A crucial Overwatch here, or we could see a break-in against Team B. So that's a miss. Yeah, we reckon James is allowed to fire here. So that's Brother Dino. It's a chance here. Last chance really before this Genestealer attacks. Gets his 6. God dear me. And then we will reveal this blip. It is a 3. James hangs his head in despair. So we'll put these on. This is it. Right, so 2 rounds of Overwatch here. Oh, it gets his 6. Good stuff. That was, yeah, Bravo Valencia. Fine. Next one. 1. No. 2. No. And the last chance from Brother Dino. No. So now we're at attack. 1 dice in defense. 6. James needs a 6 or he's dead. No, another one's gone. This is Brother Valencio has fallen. This is not looking healthy. Right, so now we'll go 4 and turn. James gets Overwatch, sustained fire. A 1 and a 4 is not enough. So now we're attack. James defends on 1 dice. A 5. Genestealer wrong's been good this game, but James is better on a 6. He's killed the Genestealer. Oh dear. Right, last Genestealer. It's got to be done. 1, 2, 3. So 3. James does get to shoot. No. 3 and a 1. No. So 4 and turn. Last chance, or we could see Dino die. No, so now we will attack on 3 dice. We do get a 6. Oh, the number 6s. This is.
Stop stealing my 6s.
James needs a 6, otherwise he's dead on a 1. Dino's gone. James says he's lost. Dino's. Oh, there's just 3 Terminators left on the table. The Genestealers are doing very, very well. They're breaking in here, and 1 Terminator after the next is being killed. It's a slaughter taking place here. Yeah, so 1 point remains. We'll just go to there. Well done to that little brood of Genestealers. They've done very, very well indeed. Right, so we'll put a blip on here. We're just going to tuck it in just there. Then over here, another blip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flooding in. It's that area there. That access point has been a pain. Genestealers flooding in the game so far. It's from there that they have done very well. Alright, now so we'll open the door and go here and reveal. It is 3. We've saved our good ones here. So we'll go 1, 2 and 3. Right, so then we'll go 3 and then we'll attack on 4. A 6 again. James gets a reroll here, but he needs a 6. He gets a 6. Very good, brother. Sale survives. The 5th point. Another 6. Oh, there's a 6. James has got a 6 here. It's slightly cocked, but that's fine. We'll let him have that one. No problem at all. Yeah. And then the last chance. Another 6. This cannot be done. A 1 reroll. A 4. No, he's gone. Brother Zhao finally falls. Another Terminator gone. Oh dear, not looking good at all. There's 2 Terminators left on the table, and it's the 2 that have been holding up the rear. Brother Scipio here, and then Brother Omnio just down there. So just flood the rest of the Genestealers in. To there. They've got no fear now. That flame has gone. Yeah, we'll just move this blip here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Alright, so end of Genestealer turn. We'll roll up if we can control the cat. We do. Roll a 1. So we'll now start moving the cat 1, 2, 3 in this direction, just further and further away from the exit point. Alright, so we'll go on to Terminator turn coming up next. Alright, so just discussing it here, I reckon James wants to concede. He wants to preserve the lives of the Terminators that remain. So Scipio and Omnio will live to tell the tale. They'll be able to escape down the corridors here and inform their other Terminator brethren of the massacre that has taken place. But Genestealer has done very, very well indeed. Still had a number of blips remaining, and then blips on the table, so still strong there, but they have done very well. Sneakier this game, I think. Genestealers have learnt from the first 2 encounters, and they have won the game here. The cat is not in Space Marine hands, and the Genestealers have control of this part of the Space Hog. Alright, so victory there to the Genestealers. I'm sure Brother Scipio would turn and run in this direction, and then Brother Omnio turning and going in that direction as well. So they've escaped alive, we think, but 8 out of 10 of the Terminators have been killed. So it's a good game, this one. I do feel the Genestealers were sneakier, but difficult mission there. James did look set to link up quite early in the game, but the Genestealers in this zone here, just preventing that, slowing the advance down on both sides, and then ultimately just gradually picking away at the Terminators there at the weak points, and it has paid off. It's been a patient attack here from the Genestealers, and preserving their numbers, not trying to charge down long corridors of Overwatch. It was tempting in areas like this, down here, and down here as well, but concentrating in the winding corridors seems to be a good policy for the Genestealers, and it has worked. The cat has been lost, and the Genestealers have won themselves their first victories. There's all to play for as the campaign continues, and we're just looking at the future missions. There are some great ones coming up, but victory here to the Genestealers. Great fun game. Real headache here for the Terminators, and they have lost. So mission is a failure in this rescue scenario. So great game. Keep a lookout for more episodes of Space Hawk. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time. Just discussing the Terminator of the game, hero of the game. James is going to give it to brother Leon with the assault can. Did die, but always impressive when it gets to shoot. It did clear out some of the Genestealers. But difficult, James is saying, to choose one in this game. Not many of them have lasted too long. Sergeant Gideon was a bit of a letdown. Sergeant Lorenzo tried his best, but was overcome as well. Yeah, losing Lorenzo. Yeah, so regrets here from James in this game. But the Genestealers are happy enough. So that's model or Terminator of the game in this scenario.